So it's honor for myself to present Alibaba Cloud Digital Collaboration Service. As we know now, most of us are working from home, right? So we need a useful way, a useful tool to improve our working efficiency and improve and also save the cost for the enterprise, right? So that is why in this presentation, I will give you two options. The first one is a Talk, that is a communication tool, and also a unified office platform. And the second one, hello.
I'm sorry to interject. Can you please put your deck on slideshow?
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry. Let's go on. And the second one is, I would say, is a EDS, is a kind of elastic desktop service, and also the product for DCAS, desktop as a service. At the very beginning, I still want to give you a basic introduction of Alibaba Cloud. And we can see that Alibaba Cloud is a subsidiary of Alibaba Group. And as you may know, Alibaba Group is one of the world's biggest e-commerce platform, right? So we provide the service like the retail, wholesale, consumer service, digital media, and also we have the local presence like the Lazada, and we also have the successful case GCash in Philippines. Except for the payment and e-commerce, we also provide like the logistic, marketing, and some digital mapping infrastructure for global customers. And upon this, it is Alibaba Cloud. We provide the cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and also big data for our customers to build their service on this kind of infrastructure service. And according to the Gartner report, we are number one in Asia Pacific. We provide the cloud computing, storage, database, networking, security, payment, and also AI and IoT, new technology for the global customers in the digital transformation way. And we can see that we are number one in Asia Pacific, and we are also largest cloud computing in China. And when we taking a look at the global market, we rank number 3 compared with AWS and also Asia. And here, and here is the product portfolio of Alibaba Cloud. We can see that what we provide is the infrastructure service, like the cloud computing. We can provide the cloud server, container service, and we also have the cloud native Kubernetes service to orchestrate the container service, container resource on the cloud. And for the cloud networking, we have the global networking infrastructure can help you to orchestrate, manage the networking resource across the world. We have the cloud native product, cloud networking product like the VPC, Meta Gateway, and we also have the cloud enterprise network smart gateway for the SD-WAN. We have the global acceleration solution. And for the storage, it's very fundamental. We can provide the storage like the object, block, LAS, and we also can provide hybrid cloud storage. I think this is very effective, very efficient to improve your your data center elastic in Philippines market. And we also have the PaaS service like the database and big data and AI technology. And this kind of service has already been widely used in Philippines market, like the Lazada and also GCash. And for the enterprise industry, we have also have some vertical applications like the media, middleware, management, communication, and also enterprise service. In order to safeguard the system on the cloud, we also can provide end-to-end security solution to protect your business, your identity, and also your data and the system and infrastructure security on the cloud. And we have a very professional partner with TCS in Philippines. So we also have the capability to deliver the private cloud to build a data center on your local on premises. And for the private cloud, we have two editions. One is the Apsara stack that is almost the same, similar like the cloud platform. And we also have the agile version, this stack, that is similar like VMware. For Alibaba Cloud, we not only provide the product, we also can provide end-to-end digital transformation solution for the industry. For the solution, we can, for example, we have the general solution like the migration, DevOps, Internet, IoT, and enterprise. This is very general, can be widely used in various industries. And for some specific industry, we also have some dedicated solution like for the retail, fintech, and traditional, and also government. We can design the dedicated solution for the different industry to realize the digital transformation. And we also have some new technology investment and research. We call it as Demo Academy that is focusing on the machine learning, the voice, image, and video recognition, and NLP. And today I will focus on two products, two solutions. One is a DingTalk, and another is ADS. That is very general, can be widely used in all of the industries. Okay, this is the first one, DingTalk. That is a digital way of working. So when we are talking about DingTalk, we can see that it is already used and proven by Alibaba Group. And in Alibaba Group, we use this kind of tool to communicate, to support our business, and it runs very well during this COVID-19. Yeah. So it is a very efficient tool to improve your work efficiency. And here is the history. Here is the history of DingTalk. We launched the initial version in 2015. So we can see that in the first 4 years, it grows very stable. But in 2019, because of the COVID-19, this kind of DingTalk service is widely used by the global customer. So it grows much quickly than before. Until now, according to the statistical data, it has been already used by 400 million users across the world. That is spanning 17 million organizations, covering 180 plus countries. Besides, we also have many partners across the world, and that can help us, can provide very professional and local support in Philippines market. And we also have the developers, because DingTalk can provide serious API, and this kind of API can be integrated into your existing enterprise system like the ERP, SAP, SIM, and many kind of HR system. So the DingTalk tool can be a very mandatory module integrated with your existing business system ecosystem. So we also have many developers working on this API integration. Till now, we have some leading and top customers across the world, like the Vivo, Oppo, Fosun, and we also design the DingTalk solution based on the global security and information security standard. We are fully compatible with the GDPR. So when you are using the DingTalk application, your data are well protected on the DingTalk platform. And here are some key features. Of DingTalk. The first one is the organization chart. For example, if we are working from home, you need an efficient tool to check your colleague profile, right? You need to also check the organization chart, right? So this feature can help you to quickly find your colleague profile and get his contact. This is very fundamental and mandatory feature to improve the communication efficiency. We also have the message service. This is just similar like Facebook iMessage, but we enrich more features on this message. You can, when you send the message to your to the receiver, you can see whether it is read or not read. By the way, besides, we also the DingTalk also supports the voice and a phone call feature. You can leave the voice message and make a audio phone call, and also the video call to your friends. This is another feature, video and audio conference, that is based on the phone call capability. So it will be very efficient to quickly set up an online video conference with your colleagues. This is also very efficient to improve your working and collaboration between your teams. And this feature can be also used in the online class. So you can broadcast your calls to the students, and after the live broadcasting, you can also get the video record and get some data statistic. It also embedded with the calendar feature, so you can manage your event, your schedule on this DingTalk application, and it can be integrated your meeting room. Because the DingTalk is a platform, it can be collected with some IoT hardware like the video conference camera. So this is also very useful tool to integrate with the camera in the meeting room. And the cloud drive feature is very fundamental. You can save, you can store the files in the cloud drive, and can also share the cloud drive files to your friends, to other contacts. All of the files stored in the cloud drive can be previewed, can be edited online, and it can be also integrated with your existing email system. For the DingTalk group, it's also very important to support and accelerate the approval access. You can, it is very flexible to customize and customize the approval workflow on the platform. And you can also check the progress of the approval, Besides, the project management is a very efficient feature. You can manage the project resource, check the project graphs, and also get some feedback from the team members. And now most of us are working from home, right? So the checking, the announcement, the journal, and attendance is also very efficient for the enterprise to manage their employees. And we also call this DingTalk as an open platform, because all of the capability of the DingTalk application, we already open the capability based on API. So this API can be integrated with the existing business system. You can invoke the API and integrate and build your own ecosystem. And here are some, we can see here are some hardware family. For the DingTalk application, it's a platform, can be collected, integrated with a serious IoT platform. The first one is the video conference camera. We provide the DingTalk F1. This is a high definition camera, can support the 19 degrees wide angle covering. And it is very easy to use. You can quickly configure, and it can support the plug-in and play. Of course, we also have the other hardware like the clock in, clock out, DingTalk app, and Cloud Print. The DingTalk platform can also support the white label feature. That means if you provision the DingTalk on our platform, you can customize the DingTalk application logo. You can also customize the login page, welcome page, company logo, and also your own workstation. So when the user are using the DingTalk, they don't know the application is from Alibaba Cloud. It's just like a dedicated application designed for your enterprise. All of the presence can be customized. When we are using this DingTalk group for your working, for your office, we also need to consider the security, especially for the information security. So we provide rich security settings on the platform. The first one, we can control the employee behaviors. You can control the employee to give some, to enable and disable the right of creating groups, forward the chat records to the outside, and also the screenshot. And for the file, you can control the employee to enable and disable the feature. For example, the forwarding the document to the outside, downloading and sharing the document to to the customers to the outside. And the watermarking feature is also very important. You can use this feature for some audit. For example, if I make a screenshot, I share to outside, the watermarking feature will be easy to use and check where is this screenshot coming from. So it's very efficient for auditing. And the resignation data protection is also important. For example, there is one guy resigned from the enterprise. We can control and withdraw all of the groups and the group information and make the group information not visible. And all of the files on his mobile phone in the DingTalk can be removed, can be invisible. And this kind of DingTalk can be also used for the e-government, for the government industry. But the government and also the financial industry always consider the data security right. They want to store their data on premises. So we provide a very flexible storage architecture for this kind of scenario. As this picture shows, we can see that here is a user that can use the DingTalk, but all of the files and data can be stored to the own data center. You just need to collect the on-premises MySQL database and mini OSS to the cloud DingTalk platform. So in this case, all of the data are stored on premises. It will be very safe and can be compliant with the industry regulations and standards. Of course, we also suggest that you store all of the data on the Alibaba cloud, like the RDS, OSS. So this is very efficient and can be also very cost effective. And here I want to share with you some cases. The first one is a typhoon arrangement. For example, in Philippines, there is a typhoon coming, and the company and the HR want to notify all of the members, all of the employees to pay more attention on that. So how to realize this notification feature? We can use the DingTalk, and here is a demo video. Firstly, we just need to create a DingTalk group and invite all of the team members in the DingTalk group. And we can set an announcement in the DingTalk group. For example, the typhoon will hit Macau in this, for example, in this weekend. So please pay more attention. And you can also leave some link in the message, in the notification message. So once you send the notification, the announcement in the DingTalk group, all of the members will see the notice. It will be displayed on the top of the DingTalk group. And you can also send another DingTalk message. If, for example, if you check the reading list, you can find there are some people didn't read the notice, right? So in this case, you can also send another DingTalk message to this to the unread list members. So this is a very efficient tool to make sure your notification can be sent to all of the mentioned members. Another use case is employee training, because the DingTalk group supports the online meeting, the video conference feature, right? So we can quickly invite some people and set up and initiate the online meeting. And of course, this kind of video conference feature can be also used for the employee trainings. For example, here is a video. You can quickly select and invite some members and initiate the video conference. And during the online meeting, you can also use the Blackboard feature and draw some draft to share with the other members. So this is a very efficient tool for the team collaboration, for the online training. Yeah. And after this meeting, and during this meeting, you can also record. And if there are some questions from the student, they can also raise their hand. So you can directly communicate with the student online. And after the online class, you can also get some training statistics. And this statistic data will be generated automatically after the training is ended. For the DingTalk group, we also have some AI feature, and we already integrate the chatbot. This kind of chatbot capability is similar like the Lazada. Yeah. So in this DingTalk group, you can add, you can include the chatbot. So if you have any question, you just need to add the DingTalk chatbot, and he can give you some response instantly and automatically. So this will be very efficient for the team to improve the self-service and provide instant support for the team members. For example, if you want to know some basic information regarding the HR, you just need to add the DingTalk chatbot and just type your question here, and he will give you the reference answer instantly. And here is a demo video, and we can see that we can just add the chatbot payday, and he will give you the answer automatically. And of course, from the backend, we can also train this chatbot, make it more intelligent and more suitable for your own self-service. And when we are talking about the security of the DingTalk group, and we also support various access rights. For example, if you want to make sure the infra department can only view by the operation department and the CXO department. So on the organization chart, you can just enable this mode and block the message. And you can also add the dedicated guides into the whitelist. And you can also customize the list, the access list based on this feature. You can, for example, you can customize the list and add the department or dedicated guide in the whitelist or blacklist. And another feature, another tool I want to suggest to you is Elastic Desktop Service. This is the service like the desktop as a service that is widely used during the past 2 years. And we can see that because of the COVID-19, most of the people are working from home. So they need an efficient tool to working from anywhere, anytime. And this kind of desktop as service grows very quickly. So when we are taking a look at the cloud computing, cloud service market, the DaaS grows very quickly compared with us, PaaS, and also SaaS market. And here are some challenges of current working status. The first one, how to realize the remote working. for example, working from home, and you can access your enterprise inter-system based on the internet. How to realize a remote working from anywhere and anyone and anytime. We need an efficient remote working tool, right? And the second one is the high security and the control requirement. For example, how to control the company information and make sure it cannot be forwarded to the outside. And how to make sure your files not be copied to outside, cannot be forwarded to the other employees when he's resigned. And when we are taking a look at the operation and maintenance, we need a centralized and simplified way to improve the operation and maintenance efficiency and also save the cost. And the last one is the cost optimization. So for example, if there is an enterprise and they need thousands of laptop or PC, so the operation and maintenance will be a very heavy workload, will also cost too much. If we have a cloud desktop service, so all of the operation and maintenance will be centralized on the cloud platform. So it will be very easy to access all of the cloud desktop and save the cost regarding the operation, maintenance, and also the new instance subscription. And another requirement is on elastic and scalable. How to say, for example, maybe this week there is the company employees is just 100, and the next week there are 200. How to provide the elastic desktop service to satisfy the company usage? So we need the cloud desktop, and it can be quickly set up the desktop service instance based on the customer usage. The next one is the consistent performance. For example, when we are using the laptop, we can watch video, we can do some designing, we can do some officing working, right? So when we use another desktop, we use another DaaS service, it should be also can provide the consistent performance for the user to make sure to improve their experience. And here is the Alibaba Cloud EDS architecture. We can see that the cloud desktop service is created on the cloud platform, and we have the client. This client can be software on your laptop, can be also EDS device that is integrated to the cloud platform. So you can use this kind of client to log in and access the cloud desktop instance remotely. And so based on this structure, we can see that no matter you are in China, in Philippines, you can access the cloud desktop instance on the cloud. Yeah. So for this architecture, you can realize the remotely access anywhere, anytime, and also for anyone. And here are some core values for EDS. The first one is the compute power. We can provide the CPU and also GPU instance of EDS. For this kind of instance, the capacity, the computing power can be auto-scaling, can be on demand. Besides, it also supports the cost-effective feature. For example, all of the instances are centralized on the cloud platform. So it will be very easy to operate and maintain the instance, can simplify the workload of the operation and maintenance, and also can save your cost. The third one is the security. All of the information are stored on the cloud platform. We have many policy to make sure the data security, to avoid the data leakage. For example, we support the watermarking feature. We can enable the policy, make sure the customer cannot forward the data to the outside. It's also very agile. For example, if you want to create an instance, cloud desktop instance, you just need a few minutes. And you can also adjust the instance specification according to the customer requirement. The next one is openness. The EDAs support various protocols, can be integrated with your existing AD system and also integrated with your business system, HR system, SIM system, and so on. Besides, it can be it can be also compatible with the USB protocol. So you can also collect the printer, the USB, the flash disk into the cloud desktop. And here is the product family of Alibaba Cloud Digital Workspace. The first one is the Thin Client. This Thin Client can be collected to the display, and then we can log in the Cloud Desktop Service instance via the Thin Client. And on the cloud, in the desktop Cloud Desktop instance, we also provide the Application Center, Cloud App, and the Security browser. So for example, if you search, if you are surfing the internet via the security browser, the enterprise can control your behavior, can do some statistics. So this is a very efficient tool for the information audit. For the billing options, it's very flexible. We can provide the general purpose instance based on CPU, and we can also provide the high performance instance based on GPU. And for the billing, it can be monthly subscription, can be also pay-as-you-go. And here are some key features of ADS. The first one is efficient management. You can quickly launch the instance within a few minutes, and it can support the auto scaling. You can adjust the instance specification, instance volume based on actual requirement to save the cost. And we also have a serious security policy to make sure the data security on the cloud and avoid the data leakage. And it can be also integrated with our security center feature that can support the antivirus and security patches. It can be integrated with the SSO login feature and MFA to improve the account authentication security. Can be integrated with the AD system. So you can use your existing account to log in the cloud desktop instance. It can be, it is cloud-based, can be also very easy to integrate with the business system on Alibaba Cloud. For example, integrate with the bandwidth service, the networking service, the storage service. We also provide some GPU accelerated desktop. This is very efficient and also very useful for the video rendering for the designing industries. And it can be compatible with the USB hardware. So you can, so the cloud desktop instance can read and write the data to the flash disk, can be also integrated with the printer. It can be very easy to access. You can use the Thin Client or software client to access the cloud desktop instance from anywhere and at any time. And it's also very flexible, no matter for the billing options and the cloud desktop instance capacity. And here are some use cases. The first one, you can bring your own devices. The second one is remote working, and it's also very useful to improve the business continuity, especially for the BPO industry. There are some people resigned, right? The enterprise may also employ more employees. So how to quickly launch the desktop service for the employees is very important to improve the business continuity. We can use the EDS. And all of the instances are centralized on the cloud. So it will be very simple to optimize the maintenance workload. And you can quickly launch the instance and using the pay-as-you-go billing option. This can be used for the short-term commitment. and also the use case like the contingent workforce and the VDI replacement. For the VDI, it is an infrastructure. You need to deploy your own workspace infrastructure, right? So it will cost very much. But for the EDS, it is on Alibaba Cloud. It's just a service. You can quickly subscribe. You can pay as you go. You can subscribe the instance based on your actual usage. There is no need some upfront investment. And we also have some security features to make sure your data security on the cloud. And here are some typical use cases and scenarios for EDS. The first one is a hybrid working environment. We can see that there are two departments. One, the first department may be working from the branch office or working from the home, right? So we can use the same client to access the instance on the cloud desktop instance on the cloud. And there are also some staff working in headquarters or working from home. They can also use the software client to log in the cloud desktop instance. And this cloud desktop instance can be also integrated with their business system on Alibaba Cloud while seeing networking. Because all of the instances are on the cloud platform, we also have the security center to support the antivirus feature. We also have the security policy to make sure the data security, and we can do some snapshot to back up the data. And the AD collector can be used to integrate with their existing AD system. So the customer, the staff logging the cloud workspace can be based on their existing AD account. Another application scenario is for online education, especially in this COVID-19. We can see that there are some university that will have some online education system, right? So for this kind of online education system, it will not be open to the internet. So how to log in from the internet? We suggested the EDS. So on the cloud platform, we launch the EDS instance and connect to the online education system based on CEN. This is the intranet. So the customer can log in the EDS service, EDS desktop instance via internet, and then they can do some operations and log into the online education system via the intranet on the cloud. So this is a very efficient architecture for the online education scenario, and also can protect the system, not be open to the internet. Besides, this instance can be quickly launched, quickly released, can save the university cost, and it can be also integrated with Alibaba Cloud NAS system to store some files, videos on the storage space. Of course, it can be also integrated with the Security Center AD and also a snapshot feature to back up the data, back up the files on the cloud. And here are some QR code you can scan and follow us. Okay, we will have some latest updates on the Facebook and also LinkedIn.